radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. Hey faves, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Gemini for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Gemini placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before I get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading for your protection. That's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me. Like this video, please, subscribe to my channel, and check out my free radio show in the description. We pull cards for every zodiac sign. We listen to music. It's another way to connect with me. It's a vibe over there, you guys. And other than that, let's just get into what's going on with you guys. What are the messages for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know this week? What does Gemini need to hear? What are the messages? Those are the three that actually tried to come out. I don't use these cards very often, they're so slippery. What are the messages for Gemini? Any other messages for Gemini? What else does Gemini need to know? Well, so far, I'm getting some pretty good energy. I'm also seeing that the universe is working on your behalf. There's also this energy of creating happiness that I'm feeling for Gemini, because there's a lot going on behind the scenes. The universe working on your behalf to make things happen for you, to shift the energy around so that it works in your favor. Any other messages for Gemini? There we go. All right, I'll just take those because the cards were already pretty quiet. So we have something good that came out. Would you believe it if I told you that something good was about to happen to you? Let's just stop there. There's more on the card, but genuinely ask yourself that question. Pause and answer it. If the answer is no, nothing good is about to happen, that lets me know that energetically, if you didn't at least say, I mean, it could, I mean, I'm pretty neutral, energetically, you may be a little more glass half empty, which you don't have to be optimistic and pretend to be happy and, you know, super happy and kind and go out of your way to, you know, be extra to other people, but your energy center should expect good things to be happening to you. So I just wanted to stop there because for someone or a few people, I'm picking up on that point. It's up to you if you are open to this good happening, either opening your heart and mind to a new occurrence, whether big or small, or close yourself off to the new possibilities. So that's exactly it. It's like, okay, you can either open your heart and mind to, you know, new energies, big or small. This could be as simple as the person in front of you paying it forward at the coffee shop. But if you are totally like, absolutely not, nothing could happen, there's no way, nothing's happening, that is, you know, letting me know that there's some sort of energetic problem. So then we have happiness. So I'm getting this message so far with you, Gemini, that it's important to kind of create a life of happiness and joy and to expect good things to happen to you. But to create a life of happiness and joy while the universe is working on the things that you've already asked for, because I'm picking up an energy where there are already things in motion for Gemini, and those things, you know, don't need any special attention. They don't need any extra work. For the most part, you know what's already in the works and what's already coming through. But this is an energy of creating happiness around you so that you're not, you know, kind of sitting and wait for that energy, and you can just be confident that it's, you know, happening the way that it needs to. You're responsible for your happiness. Don't look to other people or material things to make you happy. Don't let your happiness and well-being lie in the hands of others. True happiness comes from within. So yeah, absolutely. Tapping into this energy, definitely getting a big energy of the universe telling you to create that while you're waiting for some other things to come through. We have judgments. There's a lot going on behind the scenes in this situation. There's a lot you don't know. So don't be quick to make judgments. Let the situation play out a bit more. That's exactly what we've been talking about since the beginning of the spread, about how it's important, Gemini, not to sit and microanalyze your situation, but to you know, focus on other things. Honestly, that's the best way. I saw a TikTok a while ago, and it was like, it's crazy how if you want something, you have to not want it, because if you want it, then you're constantly focused on the lack of that thing in your life, and you're focused on, you know, having a part of your glass empty, absolutely, and missing something. So then you're focused on what you don't have. And with this Judgments cards, something good, happiness, the universe is basically giving you a message, Gemini, of expecting what it is that you're wanting to come through and creating happiness, you know, starting to focus on other things, maybe starting a new project, whatever. And if you truly, you know, feel like there's still more for you to do, well, that can kind of keep you busy in the meantime. If you know that you're not in alignment with what it is that you want, maybe it's a matter of, okay, getting back in the saddle and starting to work on those things to put yourself in alignment. But you'll be confident. You'll know when you're in alignment. I've manifested things myself where it's like this, where it's like, I know for a fact that I'm in alignment with this thing. It's just a matter of that thing, you know, kind of occurring and happening. And then we have splurge. It is okay to splurge on yourself every now and then. Don't feel ashamed of spending some of your hard-earned money on yourself. You deserve it. So yeah, you guys, maybe you just buy something that can perpetually help you. Right now, for me, I'm personally working on a new corner in my house. As you know, I've been redecorating for quite a while, and that's something that I've been continuing to do as time goes on. So splurging doesn't have to be like a new bag or shoes or things for other people. Literally splurge on something for yourself. A pop socket that makes it easier for you to hold your phone, or something practical, something that can go in your car. If you have a commute to work, getting a fuzzy steering wheel or getting a cushioned steering wheel, something that can be long lasting and bring you, like, you know, long lasting, you know, happiness, a little extra sparkle. Oof, we got the Tower card. All right, what are we getting into? But it doesn't have to be something like, you know, super materialistic and something that is only for a short period of time. Oh wow, interesting. We got the Judgment card in this deck too. Okay, definitely seeing a lot of growth here. You know what I see? This is exactly what I'm seeing. So we have the Tower card. This is gonna be a hard energy to come out of. Gotta be honest, because we have the Tower card here. So this lets me know that things probably got a little heated for you at some point. Things perhaps hit the fan for you, Gemini, because we have the Page of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So it caused you to have to grow up quickly, or it caused you to have to, it caused a huge shift within you. Something has happened, and I just heard in love. I mean, it is the Suit of Cups. But something major happened to you that really shifted your perspective on love, on relationships, on the possibility for you to have a healthy relationship. Something very big definitely happened here. And I see you guys kind of being like, it's so interesting because it's like we have the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups progression. So it caused you to have to grow up, but there's still parts of like your damaged inner child, or something that if this happened when you were younger, that part of you is still wounded. So it's hard for you to pick up and say, okay, where do we go next? Because that situation just really impacted you. It just really caused you to feel like, I don't want to move forward because of fear of this repeating itself, or it's going to be different for all of you. We have the Hermit card and the Ten of Coins here. So you've been working in solitude on building yourself up, specifically for being in alignment with the Ten of Coins relationship. But there's kind of like this energy of you still have to go out to get it to some degree. You still have to be available to it. If you never leave your house, you're always in hermit mode. You have the same group of friends, won't do the apps, which, I mean, like, definitely not putting the apps on anyone like Bumble or Tinder or anything like that, but not doing the apps, not going out of your, you know, typical places. Who do you expect to meet? So you're doing all of this building and building and building, and not getting out of your comfort zone, which would put you in the same space as the person that would be in alignment with you. And it's like Judgment in reverse. and 6 of Cups here. So it's like the universe is very much so ready and willing to give you what it is that you want, but you have to set yourself free. I feel like there may be some shadow work that needs to be done still, Gemini, because the universe is ready to give you what you want, but there's a specific way that it has to happen, and I don't see you surrendering to that. And I feel like it has something to do with maybe going out or putting yourself in different places. Like if you want someone who's financially abundant, if you want someone who's different than the people around you, you can't keep going to the local greasy spool with your same, you know, group of people. That's not where you're going to meet this kind of person. So this is either about getting out of your comfort zone, going somewhere new, doing something new, or putting yourself out there altogether. We have the King of Swords here. I'm going to pull some more tarot. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star in reverse. So it's really hard for the universe to kind of grace you with your wish fulfillment, Gemini. It's like there just isn't enough wiggle room. Okay, good. So we have the Sun. So it's like you can do it. That's the crazy part. You can do it. But see, wish fulfillment is definitely more of an energy, because the Sun is more like victory. The Star, wish fulfillment, is like that dreamy, fantastical kind of way of things happening. Where it's like, yeah, this is a miracle. Where it's like, yeah, I didn't even have to really fight for this. The universe is saying this is a victory, but you are going to have to, you know, win the war. You're going to have to engage in order to get this outcome. It's not something that's going to come by, you know, by magic. Oh. Three of Pentacles, all about working with the universe. We have the Moon card here. Those fears will be ripped away. Those fears will be washed away and diminished once you start to work with the universe, because the universe will specifically help you to build your confidence. The universe will show you little, you know, bright twinkles across the way to give you comfort and reassurance that all of this work isn't for nothing. But 7 of Wands in reverse, not being willing to work on things the way the universe is telling you to, is just not what it is that's going to bring you what it is that you're looking for. It's not the solution here. Let's see what's going on in love for Gemini. We have gossip and time for a change. So maybe too much hanging around the same people, even in love. Gossip, it's like too many people have a say on the kind of person you should be with, or too many people have a say on how to get that person, and the universe is giving you all of the answers that you need, like directly. You have a direct line of communication right with the universe. And we have the Tempter. There may be like an ex or someone who is consistently able to kind of pull you back into old habits or old spaces, causing you to miss out. Yep, miss out on future opportunities. That's hilarious. Okay, this is interesting. So we have Blast from the Past in the Tempter. So there's definitely someone either on your mind, someone you're holding space for, or someone who feels like they have one foot in the door, one foot out the door with you, that you kind of allowed to kind of you know, go in and out. Because if you had given them that solid no and you hadn't entertained it to some degree, eventually people have to like move on. We have Just Say No and Just the Way You Are. This is the part that's so interesting, because just the way you are lets me know that the universe is saying, listen, you can have a relationship where someone appreciates you for exactly who you are. You won't have to go through a metamorphosis and contort and do all this crazy stuff to get along with this person, to be compatible with this person. You don't have to force yourself into a box to, you know, be with them. And then we flat out have Just Say No. So I'll say at the bare minimum, Gemini, because not everyone's situation is exactly the same. Oof. We got the Mask that just came out here. So someone isn't being completely honest. I'll say at a minimum, someone has to get out of this energy before they're going to be able to offer you something of value. If this person, if you choose to still have them in your life, they have to change. That's just what it is. And they should do that change on their own. We got the Pump Your Brakes card that just came out. So the universe is saying, red light, hold on. Don't start, you know, brainstorming immediately about all the ways and thinking about all the ways you've already tried to be with them. That's not the, you know, the point. They have to change on their own. They have to be a changed person, changed with the ED at the end. But I feel like, yeah, that's so crazy how these cards are coming out today. We got pump your brakes and persuasion. The universe is like, don't go trying to persuade them. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't start trying to think of all the ways that you're going to try to get them on board, Gemini. Look at the situation for what it is and say, is this the person that's giving me what I need now, regardless of their potential? Banks do not make business deals off of potential. They say, what is your score now? What assets do you have now? Do you qualify for this now? And that is why they're able to make so much money. Consider your heart to be a bank. Do not lend your heart to anyone who will not pay you back. That would be foolish on your part. 100%. You know, especially because, and I'm only saying this because I feel like most of you have dealt with this so long. If someone has one foot in the door, one foot out the door, that means that you've already dealt with them. So you've already given them a chance. And it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. 3 times, well, the chopper let it rain on you. That's a J. Cole lyric, if you don't know. So we have Spellbound here. Let's see what that's about. Toxic. I just heard toxic and I heard karmic cycle. So we have Spellbound, breaking free, and let me go. You guys get it at this point. I guess I'm just getting more information here. You're definitely magnetized toward each other, but that doesn't mean that you should stay here. A lot of times we're attracted to things, not that we should continue to have in our lives, but you know, to karmic cycles and karmic partners and people that are teaching us, you know, karmic lessons. I tell people all the time, like, the universe will deliver you a karmic, you know, like a karmic relationship to teach you things. Why? Because if you got a hottie, of course you're going to go towards the hottie. Like, that's much more persuasive. If you have, you know, like a job opportunity that looks absolutely garbage, that's not as sweet. So the universe will use, you know, people who you find attractive to get you to, you know, basically agree to learning certain lessons and to get you to go through them. But it's time to get off of that, Gemini. It doesn't serve you at this point. It's not serving you. I don't feel like it's been serving you for a while. And the universe is telling you to create a life of happiness because there's a lot going on in the background. You're being aligned with certain things, but if you have this energy still on you, you can very much so miss out on that. I say it all the time, the universe can align you with the perfect person, the perfect opportunity, but if you have not done the work, you will not be able to maintain it. Girl, going somewhere. My cat is like, here, since you want to be a star. But yeah, you know, if you don't maintain it, it's not something that you'll be able to have forever. And you got to understand human nature as well. At the end of the day, you know, the universe can put you with someone, but if they see, oh, this person isn't equally yoked, this person I'm not aligned with, they will dip out. So yeah, Gemini, that was your spread. Check me out on Etsy if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my free radio show in the description. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.